I think holding people accountable is important.
And you can see more of our exclusive interview with Tim Cook tomorrow on CBS This Morning. Listen, we should say, he didn't sit and say, I want to talk to CBS about this. This was an interview that was scheduled because they have a big announcement that they want to announce tomorrow. It is not a new product. We should say it is not a new product.
Don't get everybody excited.
Yeah. It's something I think bigger and better than that. So but that wasn't the purpose of the interview. It's very exciting what we're going to tell you about tomorrow is very exciting news.
All right, so coming out of that cold open, just want to first off give you guys an apology from me. I actually have Tim in the studio as well, but his Zoom has been frozen since about 10 a.m. this morning. The team keeps saying that he's going to come back, but I think the internet in Cupertino must be down for the day or something. That was my reaction to seeing this. I was like, oh, okay, so they come out and they're like, hey, it's not a new product, right? Like, don't get excited for new products. So first off, yeah, I mean, they said it, they confirmed it. Like, tomorrow's big announcement is not going to be a new Apple product. Like, I cannot remember the last time Apple has released anything in January. So now it's like, okay, well, what is this announcement gonna be? Like, I have some really wild ideas, and then I've got one really wild idea, and I've got one realistic idea, and I wanna share both of them. I also wanna make it clear, it's serious whenever I turn my shoulders a little bit. I have zero inside info. I'm not saying this to bluff. I have never had less inside info on anything more than tomorrow's announcement. I am 1,000% spitballing. I literally don't know what it's going to be, and I'm just sharing some ideas that I've seen online and things that feel realistic to me. The wildest one, Apple's gonna be helping with vaccine distribution for the COVID virus. I don't think that this is actually going to happen, but there's evidence for it. Apple was one of the first companies in the world that still has their coronavirus self-check symptom assessment tool. And then they took that a step further. They had that tool and they're like, well, what if we put contact tracing on everybody's iPhone? So Apple and Google partnered up in an unlikely manner to enable contact tracing. Now, again, local governments have not really stepped in, but Apple has shown us 2 times significantly that they are taking this seriously. They shut down all the stores. Most, if not all the stores in the US and around the globe are express stores now. So they're appointment only. There's a huge panel of glass. I've gone to it probably like 15 times just because I've needed a bunch of stuff. And the stores are actually great. But I think a third tier for Apple could be something related to the vaccine, whether it's an upgraded tool that gives you information about it, because I'm not gonna lie, I've had such a hard time actually researching this. It just doesn't seem like there's that much publicly accessible info. So an extension of that, maybe a way for Apple to distribute the vaccine. I'm not talking about like Apple employees giving you your shot, but like shipping, logistics, getting the vaccine from point A, from a factory to point B to people around the globe. I put this as the wildest idea for number one, just because I think it's interesting. Would I be shocked if it happened? No, not at all. I think that I could absolutely see this. Do I think it's realistic? No, probably not. Like, vaccines are complicated, and Apple aligning themselves with that, I don't know. I've seen that floating around online, and I'm sort of split. Like, I could see it. I don't know. I just don't know if that's tomorrow, but something COVID related, a third step in Apple's initiative, I could absolutely see in some regard, whatever that is. Second, it's CES right now. It's the Consumer Electronics Show. If there's one thing that Apple has been battening down the hatches on in recent years, especially, it's privacy, right? They talk about it all the time. iPhone is private. They just launched some new ads in the UK that are super short. I can't show them because they will copyright strike me instantly, but they're like very simplistic text-based ads talking about, privacy. There's more to iPhone than just iPhone, there's a bunch of added features. So I think it could be some campaign about the iPhone, specifically privacy, maybe new features baked into iOS. I've had this idea of Apple launching their own free VPN or proprietary VPN service, virtual private network. I work with NordVPN, full disclosure, because I love their product, but like Apple offering their own solution potentially because Apple cares about privacy, and that would add another layer of anonymity. So I think some privacy announcement is way more realistic than anything else. It's also the Consumer Electronics Show. Apple loves to show up by not actually showing up, by doing something outside of the event to sort of just do a slight disruption. And they've been running privacy campaigns especially hard throughout CESs in years past. So that's most realistic to me. It's going to be some big privacy announcement, maybe some breakthrough that Apple has made. But Gayle King, the anchor, sounds really excited about it. She says, what we're going to tell you tomorrow is exciting. Like, this is not her speculating. She has done the interview. She has talked to Cook. And I don't know, like, obviously people like me can get excited about announcements, but it not being a product, Apple's been really focused on two non-product things, and it's been helping people better understand and fight and resist COVID, and it's been privacy. Those are the two like outside of product things that in the past year, and even before, Apple's has been very, very focused on. So perhaps some software update is coming, like a iOS 14.4 that adds some cool upgrade, or I don't know, we'll see. But actually, I was looking for some additional context here because I'm like, what is this actually gonna be? So this is what CBS tweeted this morning. They said, Gayle King spoke with Apple CEO Tim Cook about the assault on Capitol Hill and what he thinks needs to happen next. See more of Tim Cook's interview Wednesday on CBS this morning when he'll announce a major new initiative that's not a product. So what I was building off of is initiatives that Apple already has, perhaps they could be expanding on one of those things and like it could be considered a new initiative. But specifically, Tim was asked in this interview about people being held to account, specifically anyone from the President of the United States to the average American citizen. Like, Tim believes that there should be, you know, justice. Like, you shouldn't be able to just be violent and not face any consequences, right? So perhaps it's something related to that. I have no idea what Apple's involvement in this realm could be because it's inherently political, and I don't know. I feel like I don't know what direction Apple's going to go in. What do you guys think? This is fascinating. I haven't seen, this is like a different Apple, a different direction, especially like breaking this news a day early that they're going to announce something on CBS. Usually they just like come out and announce it. There's no leaks about what this could be. It's a major new initiative on here. I mean, the only other guess that I have that's even slightly related to this, what Apple could be announcing, is that there have been rumors building for years about Apple building a search engine, right? I don't know if you've heard about these. I don't actually know if I've ever brought it up because it's basically been vaporware. Like, nobody with credibility has said that Apple is actively building a search engine. It's just like, yeah, technically, like due to Siri, Apple has the infrastructure to take internet queries and turn them into results, but Siri has never been that great. So I think that's why Apple stayed away from it. But I mean, this is another possibility. Again, all of these, I couldn't put a percent behind any of them for how likely they are, but a possibility nonetheless. But I'll keep you guys up to date on this story, and I'll of course be talking with you about this tomorrow. So hit subscribe in case you never already, so make sure you don't miss out on any Apple news, and drop a like if you're looking forward to what this announcement is. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because this is kind of unprecedented. Those are the ideas. We know it's going to be a major new initiative launching. Gonna be fascinated to see what it really is. I guess watch CBS tomorrow morning. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. Drop a like if you did. Hit subscribe for more. I'll catch all you guys in my next video.